Hi, I'm Michael with Petaluma Community Access, and good to have you here this morning. That is, if you're watching it on November 11th, 2024. This is before the parade. I'm going to give you a little prelude on what we're to expect today. Thanks for being here, and I wish you a happy Veterans Day, wherever you find yourself. Maybe you're at the parade. You're going to be watching. Hopefully I can get a live stream going. I'm working on it now. It looks like it's fired up this time, so fingers crossed. If not, we have several of our videographers from Petaluma Community Access that are going to be doing some videotaping, including myself, and we'll try to rush it through and get some video footage before, the second day. So I'll work some midnight hours again tomorrow night to hopefully get a good video for you on the parade highlights. So at any rate, the parade, it is going to start at 11 o'clock, but there are some things that happen before that. 10 o'clock is when they'll start staging, and if you do want to see some of the vehicles, well, before we get that, let me go with one thing. You're maybe wondering about the weather if you're catching this before it's happened, and yes, we've had some great weather, and tomorrow, well, when you're in the military, sometimes it's sort of like the postman. Not rain, not sleet, not snow will keep us away. So hopefully everybody's going to be there tomorrow, although I guess as far as the planes and the helicopters flying overhead, fingers crossed on that again. So let's take a look at the weather.com and see what the weather forecast has to say. I'm going to refresh the screen and see if anything's changed since the last time. And it says, starting at 7 o'clock, there'll be some rain. Okay, I thought they had showers last time, so they are getting a little bit of updates here. Let's do a little expansion on that. 0.84 millimeters. Well, it takes, 2.54 centimeters to make an inch, so a millimeter is 1/10 of that. So, very little, less than 1/10 of an inch. And then at 8 o'clock, it is 2.6. Boy, they get it precise. 2.62, that's the forecast, millimeters. And then at 9 o'clock, another 2.5. 10 o'clock, going back down to 1.68. And 11 o'clock, it is gone. So, if you're going to be starting when the parade starts, you're going to be just fine. I guess maybe if there's some vehicles out there, they'll be nice and fresh. I'll be there at 10 o'clock, and that will be at the Walnut Park, which is right across from the post office, and that is on D Street and 4th Street. And they'll be going all the way down 4th Street down to get in my neck of the woods on I Street. And so, there'll be about, I think, 83 different contestants, starting with number 1 is going to be the U.S. Army Color Guard, finishing up with Meet Dad. So, at any rate, there's a lot of them that are military, like the Color Guard, as I was talking about, the Coast Guard, different branches of the military. We'll expect to see them there. And so we've got some congressmen, Mike Thompson and Jared Huffman are going to be there. After that, Vets in Vets. That's Corvettes, I guess is what it is. And then Vietnam vets are from 7 to an 8 position. United States Air Force band behind them. And so on and so forth. So a lot of things going on for the 80-plus different entries in the parade. Before that, there are some other things going on there. Let's see if I can get that for you. Where does that start? Don't see it here right now, but in essence what happens is that at noon there will be some music playing at the Walnut Park Gazebo, Peter Lombardi sound system. 12 to 1, band with Jonathan Parnell and friends are performing. And there will actually be a Coast Guard swearing-in ceremony for 4 new soldiers into the Coast Guard, and that will be at 12:30 in front of the Petaluma Museum there on Kentucky Street. The parade starts at 1, should get through by 2:45, and finishes at the Walnut Park again. There will be a prayer ceremony, national anthem, God Bless America with Andrea Kraut, and Pledge of Allegiance and program. And we might have a very special dignitary politician that will be joining us. So that should be exciting. I hope you can make that. Expected highlights are Grand Marshal is Military Women Across the Nation Unit 77, the Sabre 6 Foundation, who serves veterans before they drift into vices caused by battleground experience and PTSD. So, great organization, and they are one of our sponsors for the parade. There will be military parents and some of their offspring that's going to be there. Petaluma Riding and Driving Color Guard, the United States Coast Guard, Two Rock, and Katati Harley Club. Kind of not a likely combination. Well, maybe some of the Coast Guards have Harleys, so check that out. There'll be a symbolic flyover and landing of Vietnam-era Huey helicopter. Now, I don't know how they're going to do that downtown. You know, the Walnut Park has got a lot of walnut trees, so I'm not sure where that's going to be, but somewhere nearby, I'm sure. As well as a flyover of various other aircraft. Parade announcers are located at 4 locations: at the Petaluma Museum, Petaluma Plaza, which is over there on Petaluma Boulevard, right at the heart of town, in front of the Hideaway Bar, and on 4th and C Street. United States Commanders Jazz Combo will be performing, and then there is quite a few bands that will be in the parade. And if you want more, go to www.petalumaveteransparade.com. And I said the sponsor was Six Flags Foundation, Freedman's Home Improvement, nice to have a lumber store in town, and the Exchange Bank, because they invest in you and me and people in Sonoma County and beyond. Joe Noriel is the parade organizer who gave me this paperwork, and very helpful. So I think that gives you a little bit of the highlights of what's going on. If you take a look, if you're watching it on YouTube, you can see what on the description, all of the different parade entries. I think that probably Joe Noriel probably has them on the website that I gave you before also. So that's a little bit there. I don't want to spend too much time here because I know you can't wait to be watching the real show. So whether you're there in person, you're watching on Petaluma Community Access, on our YouTube channel, on Facebook channel, on the public channel. We have 3 Comcast cable channels, 26, 27, and 28 for public, education, and government. So we'll for sure at least have it on 26. So wherever you're watching that, I hope you have a good time. And just remember, Petaluma is free range with our TV station and radio stations. And specifically, we are at 103.3 on the FM dial. That's KPCA. That's K like in the West Coast. All the radio stations begin with a K. PCA for Petaluma Community Access. What else? I think that covers most of where we're at so far. But if you've got some questions or comments, check us out. And just remember that we are there for you. This is your community access. So I hope that you'll consider maybe becoming a member. And if you want to get on the radio station and have your own show for an hour, that would be great. We've got about 40-some members there. And then also on the video side, if you want to have some videos that you have posted. And we do have gear that you can check out as when you become a member to go ahead and do citizens journalism, which is what we're all about. So we believe in freedom of speech, and that's what community access is there. And we are there for you. Okay, that's all I've got now. So nice that we're in times of peace. I normally finish my YouTube channels by saying happy trails to you. Peace out. Bye for now, and have a great day.